Sawadika, thank you for joining us again during the midday edition of NBT World Brief. You're here with me in the afternoon. I'm Shanita Sidakit Creathon. Our first story for the afternoon is that the Prime Minister and the senior security officials have apologized after controversial remarks about the Islamic boarding schools sparked the public concern in the southern border provinces. Prime Minister Anutin Chanvirakul said he has spoken with the 4th Army Region Commander, Lieutenant General Noratip PONOH, following criticism over comments that referenced PONOH schools. He acknowledged the remarks had caused unease, but stressed that the commander had been fully committed to his duties, consistent working on the ground through crises. The Prime Minister said that there was no ill intent and that the commander is ready to apologize to the public. Defense Minister Adun Buntamjaran echoed that view, saying that the issue stemmed from miscommunication under pressure during a media briefing and not from any disciplinary or criminal wrongdoing. He called for understanding and reconciliation. Lieutenant General Noratip has issued a public apology, admitting his communication may have caused discomfort, particularly among Islamic schools, while reaffirming his commitment to restoring peace in the Deep South. He said efforts will continue to engage religious institutions and local communities to rebuild trust. Meanwhile, civil society groups, including a local vocational association and the Yalan Nanbaru Association, released statements expressing support for the 4th Army Region, praising its personnel for their dedication and urging continued efforts toward peace, understanding and stability in the region. Heavy rain and strong winds have impacted several provinces, with homes damaged and infrastructure affected, particularly in the northeastern region. Several thunderstorms brought strong winds and heavy rain to several provinces, leaving a trail of damage but no reported injuries. In Sakonnakhon province, powerful gusts lasting just 30 minutes tore through multiple villages in Sukuman district. At least 50 homes were damaged, with roofs ripped apart and power poles knocked down, causing localized outages. Local officials have begun assessing the damage and coordinating with electricity authorities to restore power as quickly as possible. Meanwhile, in Nakhon Ratchasima province, storms lashed the municipal area for over half an hour, cutting electricity across much of the city for several hours. Strong winds also caused part of the platform roof at the province's main railway station to collapse over a stretch of more than 80 meters. Debris fell onto the tracks and waiting areas, but no injuries were reported. Railway staff has since cleared the area to assume normal operations as authorities continue to monitor weather conditions and warn residents to remain cautious. Registration for transport fuel subsidies is continuing, with operators hoping for further relief if prices stay elevated. At the Department of Land Transport, operators steadily turned up to register for fuel cost assistance under the DLT prompt support system, as energy prices remain elevated due to the tension in the Middle East. Bus and truck operators, taxi drivers and motorcycle taxi riders were among those filling applications at the agency's headquarters and nationwide offices. Some motorcycle taxi drivers said that the subsidy helps ease some of the burden but falls short of covering rising fuel costs. They are calling on authorities to consider fare adjustments to better reflect expenses. Many drivers reported a smooth registration process, praising staff for efficient support. They said that the measure provides some relief as fuel costs per trip have climbed significantly, and welcomed continued attention from the government. Taxi drivers, however, said that the current subsidy is still inefficient and are urging authorities to extend the program if fuel prices do not return to normal levels. Eligible operators can register for the subsidy up to tomorrow at the Department of Land Transport offices nationwide or via online channels. And that wraps up this edition of NBT World Brief. You can stay updated with the latest development right here on NBT and NBT World. And for more stories, simply scan the QR code on your screen to access our full coverage across all media platforms. Until next time, I'm Shanita Sidakit Krathon. Sawadee ka.